Right. There you go. Thank you guys. Thank you. And just quick shout out to our solid coffee mate as well, Patch Flores. I miss you. And welcome lang natin. Nandiyan ang aking pinsan, Jay Light, of another successful YouTube content creator. There you go. First time makaabot sa aking live. Welcome, welcome sa ating coffee room. You are now one of our coffee mates. Palakpakan para sa iyo, JR. J Light TV. There you go. So guys, continuing on our topic for today. Um, are you like someone, okay? Someone who is someone like me, who is sometimes or maybe oftentimes losing your patience? If your answer is yes, please continue listening because I'm sure this topic will help you become a better manager of your temper and will be an emblem of optimum patience practitioner. There you go. So guys, ayan po ang ating topic, no? Yan ang pasimula pa lang. So, I'll leave your comments for later. I'm gonna read out on them later after I finish this piece of mine. And if I may ask, why is patience so important, particularly in this current situation of the world? And is there any advantages for being patient or disadvantages for being not? To address the first question, asking about the importance of having patience, I guess many of us, if not all of us, will agree that there are lots of benefits when we practice patience in many situations in our lives, which includes, but not limited to, enjoying a better health, becoming a better decision maker, having peace of mind, and acquiring good people in your life, which you call friends. Okay. So, those are just some of the benefits of having patience or being able to have a control over your patience. But is it easy to be patient? I know this can be influenced by the way we were brought up, by the way we are being brought up by the people around us, most particularly our parents and our families. The good news is it's never too late to develop patience or to become more patient. So, how can we do that? How can we develop patience or how can we be more patient? First thing we can consider is number one, identify the cause or causes. These causes can be called impatience triggers. Okay, impatience triggers. It could be an individual or a group of people. Example, it could be a particular situation. Situation like, for example, na-traffic ka sa biyahe, alam mo yon, you're stuck in the traffic, driving your car, ang init ng panahon, yung aircon mo mahina, you start to lose your patience gradually. Okay? Or it could be like, what else? My phone is responding to me. So, another situation could be like, you're just in supermarket, there's a long queue of people, and you have a time limit, you have something to do after that, and your situation is getting more unfavorable and you're losing your patience. Those are just examples. Where it could also be your health condition. Sometimes when we are like feeling sick, probably we're having headache or something is painful in our body, we tend to have a less threshold when it comes to controlling our patients. I'm not sure if you can relate to that, but sometimes that's how I feel, especially before when I was in the Philippines. Sometimes pag hindi maganda yung pakiramdam ko, parang mas umiikli yung pasensya ko. No? Tama ba ako? Let me know in the comment section if you're the same like me, if you're feeling the same. And ayan, madilim daw yung screen ko, sabi ni wife. This is better, my wife. Okay lang yan kasi ano eh, mas pogi tayo sa madilim, yan, no? Then, as I said, yun nga, it could be a situation or it could be a certain place. It could be like inside the MRT or inside the train pagka masikip, no? O ito na naman, o kaya naman lugar na mabaho. Ayan, bumababa na yung pasensya mo. Ang dali mong mainis. Ito na naman. Ano ba yan? Umuulan. It could be a place na, ano ba yan? Basa-baha na naman dito sa lugar namin. Nakakainis naman. Yung mga ganyan sitwasyon, they could be, or those can be your impatience triggers, no? So the thing is, you want to identify the cause. Why? Because once you have already identified what your impatience triggers are, you can then somehow foresee or anticipate your bouts of impatience. And when you recognize that, tao, bagay, sitwasyon, you can prevent yourself from suffering from impatience. Alam mo na eh. Kailangan kasi minsan magkaroon ka ng self-awareness. Kunwari, alam mo na napupunta ka na, pag nagda-drive ka na, palabas ka ng kanto nyo, alam mo na matraffic na doon, alam mo na nakaka-stress siya. Okay? Alam mo na maaaring uminit ang ulo mo or mainis ka, okay? Yung pasensya mo bumababa. Why not find a different route or different alternative? Okay? Why not gawa ka ng paraan para maiwasan mo yung sitwasyon kasi na-recognize mo na kung ano yung dahilan ng pagiging impatient mo. So, gawa ka ng paraan para hindi ka na ulit mapunta sa ganong sitwasyon at hindi mo na ulit maramdaman or ma-encounter yung ganong sitwasyon na ikaw ay nagiging impatient. Okay? So, having said that, hindi naman din doon lang mababase. Okay? Hindi lang naman din pwedeng yun lang ang gagawin natin na iiwas tayo doon sa sitwasyon na pwedeng mag-cause sa atin ng impatience. Okay? It is also important, no, na tayo din naman within ourselves magkaroon tayo ng parameter. Okay? Magkaroon tayo ng consciousness na kontrolin din naman. Okay? Kontrolin din yung sarili mo when it comes to pasensya. Okay? Oo, this is gonna be helpful pagka iiwas ka doon sa mga possible trigger mo ng impatience. Pero minsan wala kang pwedeng ibang daanan, wala kang ibang pwedeng sakyan, wala kang ibang pwedeng makatrabaho. Ito talaga mga taong 'to ang nakakainis sa buhay ay sila talaga ang mga katrabaho mo. So, hindi ka naman pwedeng basta-basta lumipat ng trabaho kung tao yung rason ng impatience mo minsan sa araw mo, 'di ba? So, kailangan mo ring applyan 'yan, okey, ng control sa sarili mo. You have to, also be able to combine it with some effort coming from yourself, from within you to control yourself to be more patient, to have a control over your emotion and whatever it is that is going in your mind. Have a control over them, okay? Now, moving forward, the second step, okay? The second step that you can take or consider is to be able to become more patient. uh, again, consider to be able to become more patient is to simplify your life or our lives. Okay. I want to read on a particular article, a part of a particular article that I have read from one of my daily references, which says, according to Professor Noreen Herzfeld, who teaches computer science at St. John's University in Minnesota, USA, sabi niya, people really can't multitask. The brain cannot concentrate on several things simultaneously. And she adds, over time, multitasking erodes your ability to pay focused, close attention. Okay? Let's repeat that. Multitasking erodes or binubura niya, tinatanggal niya yung ability natin to pay focus, close attention. And this eventually eats away at traits such as patience, tenacity, judgment, and problem solving. Okay, so sometimes there's just too much in life that we're doing. And another specialist said, fundamentally, stress is the cause of much of our impatient reactions. And that is Dr. Jennifer Hartstein. Stress is the cause of much of our impatient reaction. Sometimes hindi naman dahil sa mababa ang pasensya natin eh. 'Di ba? Minsan stressed out lang talaga tayo. And hindi naman natin lagi ring makokontrol yung bagay na yon. Sa dami ng inaasikaso natin sa buhay, na-stress tayo at minsan ang resulta nun, umiikli, bumababa ang pasensya natin. Okay? So, if you realize it's true that it is absolutely difficult to be patient when there's too much of things in life that you need to do, you need to deal with, too many people to talk to mingle with, to associate with, too many places to go to. So, why not have a break? Have a break, okay? Have a coffee, have a seat, and think about the things or situations in life that maybe you can treat less of a priority, okay? Less of importance, and after which, you can slowly simplify your life. Bawasan natin, okay? Bawasan natin yung mga bagay-bagay sa buhay natin para at least, alam mo yon, mabawasan yung stress or yung possible causes ng stress natin. Okay? So, paano mo ba magagawa yon? Sabi ko nga kanina, ang mga posibleng dahilan ay marami kang masyadong kakilala, marami kang masyadong kaibigan, marami kang masyadong kamingle, kausap, alam mo yon, ka-deal, mga ganyan. Marami kang masyadong gustong puntahan, marami kang masyadong gustong gawin. So, paano nga ba natin ma-address yung bagay na yun? Start developing deep friendships. So, pag sinabi kong deep relationships or deep friendships, that is only possible, okay? We can only do that if we're going to be limiting the number of people we're getting in contact with instead of establishing shallow, casual friendship with a vast network of people. Okay? Kung sa araw-araw meron kang gustong ka-chat ng mga 10 tao or kung sa araw-araw ang dami mong kinakausap, catch up, tapos lagi namang kamustahan na hindi niyo man lang nakikilala yung sarili niyo ng isa't isa ng totohanan, why not develop deep relationship sa 2 to 3 person at a time, okay? At a time. So yung 10 tao na yun, pwede mo naman silang makausap ng makilala ng lubusan over a long period of time. But at a time, okay, isa-isahin natin, dala-dalawin, o tatlo-tatluhin muna. Why not develop a friendship with them, okay? Minsan, kasi usually sa kwentuhan no? Minsan nauubos yung oras natin sa kwentuhan. Ngayon, pag naubos yung oras natin sa kwentuhan, natatabunan tayo ng mga gawain sa buhay. Pag natabunan ka ng gawain sa buhay, kung sa work man yan, na-stress tayo. So, bawasan yung kakwentuhan, okay? Why not have a chat with someone lang, sandali lang, at makilala nyo ng mabuting isa't isa. At later on, talaga na stronger pa yung inyong relationship, okay? Another thing you can take is manage your time, okay? Make priorities wisely. Be cautious of the things that only waste your time, which could be a hobby, a gadget, or maybe group of people or company of people, kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina. So, ilagyan natin ng control, okay? Para at least, konti lang ang isipin, maluwag ang iyong utak, payapa ang iyong isipan, hindi ka basta-basta may stress, hindi ka basta-basta mauubusan ng pasensya. Okay? So, yon. And I want to move on. Third thing we can do is to, we can take it to try, we can try to be realistic, okay? Let's try to be realistic. And the same article that I read said, accept the fact that time moves at the speed of time, okay? And not at the speed of your expectations. I like that. And it says, that is patience, okay? Accept the fact that time moves at the speed of time and not at the speed of your expectation. Sino mag-a-adjust? Ikaw o yung oras? 'Di ba? Sino ang sasabay? Yung oras sasabay sa'yo o ikaw ang sasabay sa oras, 'di ba? So, gano'n lang 'yon. Kailangan mong maisip na maging totoo lang tayo, maging real lang tayo 'no? And that's absolutely true. We need to also remember that we cannot be in control of everything, of every situation or every person. And keeping that in mind na alam mo, maging aware ka na you're not in control of everything. If you keep that in mind, you'll be like, that will be a reminder to yourself saying that, hey, this is beyond my control. Hindi ko na kontrolado to. I can no longer do anything about it. I'm out. Okay? So, pagka ganun, labas ka na sa sitwasyon na yon, hindi mo na kayang kontrolin, alam mo na hindi mo siya makokontrol at kasi alam mo 'pag hindi mo siya nakontrol, yung pasensya mo baka mawala, okay? It could be like someone, usapang hindi nagkakasundo between you and someone else, okay? 'Pag alam mo na, "Teka, hindi ko na siya kontrolado, step back ako." Parang gano'n, okay? O kaya merong nag-aaway na ibang tao sa harapan mo, at ikaw medyo nagiging involved ka pero hindi mo kasi kontrolado lahat ng sitwasyon, medyo step back tayo ng konti, parang gano'n. Then you can just focus on the things that you know you have control over. And knowing that you can control them or those things, okay, you know that you can manage them because you can control them, okay? Whether it be a person, a situation, or an object, and when you are in control over it, you can also have control over your patience, okay? Pero minsan kasi, ano nga ba, maging totoo tayo, real talk tayo. Minsan ano, parang hindi naman siya gano'n kadali. Hindi naman gano'n kadali na maging parang mabait talaga na tao, na alam mo 'yun, ang haba-haba ng pasensya, napakabait, sabi nga nila parang santo. Minsan imposible, minsan hindi madaling gawin. Now, let's just talk about some practical steps, okay? Practical steps na pwede mong gawin at yung iba do'n medyo na-touch ko na. But if you have some practical steps kung paano mape-prevent or paano magiging mas patient, okay? Let me know in the chat box below. Before we continue to that, I'll drink water and I'll read on some of your comments, okay? Enjoy the music. Ayun guys, so again, ito na naman tayo, no? Hindi naman masyado nagtagal. Still talking about patience, right? So I want to read and welcome some of you in the chat room, in the chat box. Welcome to our coffee room, syempre. Nandyan ang ating isa pang solid ng coffee mate na pag may time talaga pinapasyalan tayo. A big shout out, a big round of applause, a big round of applause to Patch Flores. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Sabi niya, good morning, Mr. Wag naman mga Mr. Lucius Live. That's too formal. Thank you for the thumbs up. And syempre, nandiyan nga ang ating, I think na-welcome mo na siya kanina pala by the way, no? But still, I'm glad that you're here joining me again, Patch Flores, our coffee mate. Nandiyan pa din syempre ang ating pinsan na si J Light TV or JR Light. And may mga inputs ang ating mga kapatid dito sa baba ng ating mga coffee mates. Gusto kong umakyat, gusto kong mag-share. Nako po, pasensya na talaga, Pat Flores. I'm thinking actually to discuss this on when is that? On Friday to discuss this matter, patience on Friday. And alam ko may utang pa ako sa iyo, no? na mag-share ka din nung nakaraan tungkol sa previous topic natin, no? And sana makasama ka namin. Pero the thing is, we start kasi 8 p.m. dito sa UK. That's 3 a.m. in the Philippines. And we go up on the stage only for like 4 hours maximum, ideally, preferably as planned, okay? And hopefully makakwentuhan ka namin doon. Alam ko, I'm really sorry, maaga sa'yo yun, no? But if I will really appreciate if you put in some key ideas, yan, and then we will try to expound them, okay? In the chat box. Thank you so much, Paz Flores. I know you're really kind and understanding. And yes, may utang pa ako sa'yo. Welcome lang natin dito sa bahay as well. One of our new coffee mates, Jordan Philip Rizzo Sanchez. Yeah, let's go. Welcome, welcome. Jordan Philip Rizzo Sanchez. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us in the coffee room and being one of our coffee mates. Siyempre, nandito sa atin ngayon ang magandang butihing may bahay, GB Playtime TV. A round of applause. Welcome to the coffee room. We missed you. I miss you, my dear. Thanks for joining us again. Hello, hello to you. And yeah, what else? Sabi ng ating Curious Ventures, sabi niya, if you want to be good at everything, you can never be great at something. That is true, okay? Sabi nga din, no? Knowing a lot about something is knowing less about everything or other things. Pinagulo ko lang. So if you want to be good at everything, you can never be great at something, which is, I think, a very truth in my case, you know? Kasi, as example ko lang, kunwari sa sports, I do play lots of sports, but I've never been like the best, okay, in anything. And for me, in my preference, that's fine. I'm happy being able to do a lot of things, but of course, only in just some areas of our lives. For me, for example, in sports. But there are some areas in our lives na gusto natin talagang pagbutihin to know a lot about the thing, okay? So that you can be great about it. You can be great in doing that. Thanks for that input, kapatid. And isa pa, patience is important. Focus to achieve great things. Yes. Sometimes, thank you for this, kapatid. No, sometimes you want to achieve something. You want to really be there, have that, be on that podium, be on that place. But sometimes it will require patience as you put out hard work. Okay, so as you put out hard work, uh, time passes by, and you want to really give it some time. Okay, para ma-achieve mo yung isang bagay. Lalo na if that is something great. Nothing great comes in an instant. Okay, like a diamond. Like a diamond. So yung diamond, hindi yan basta-basta nagiging ganyang kaganda kung isa dalawang taon lang yan na buo sa ilalim ng lupa. Dumaan yan ng maraming proseso, mahabang panahon, kaya nagiging ganyan siya kakinang, ganyan ang quality niya, ganyan ka siya kahalaga. Okay? So, that's what our sister Kuritz TV is saying. Another input from our sister GB Playtime. Sabi niya, I've been doing the multitasking for about 10 years already at work. And I think pressure is making me more effective. I think this exhaustion depends on the demand of every task. That is indeed precisely true. Okay? So may mga tao talaga na parang they want challenge, they want they want like pressure for them to really push forward, for them to be able to establish something. And sometimes inevitably it becomes part of your system. And as it becomes part of your system, the more you enjoy it. And I think that is the case with our sister GB Playtime TV, no? Kasi sabi niya, multitasking for what 10 years already at work, and I think pressure is making me more effective. Kasi sometimes, you know what, kung walang magpe-pressure sa atin, hindi natin makikita yung ating maximum capability, okay? Yung utmost capability or the things that we are really capable of. Sometimes you want some pressure, you want some push, and it's just up to you how you respond, okay, to that push, to that pressure. Maybe some people breaks down, some people give up, but many people like our friend GB Playtime TV, it makes them become better, makes it pushes them to the next level, right? So that is a really good attitude. I like that attitude. Thanks for that input, kapatid JB Playtime TV. And sabi niya, I think this exhaustion depends on the demand of every task. Okay, so there's a lot of factors indeed, and exhaustion sometimes is just a result of poor time management. Well, we cannot deny that it can be a result of really too much, okay, beyond the limit na pressure. Pero sometimes let's try to think, baka naman meron tayong magagawa para yung pressure ma-handle natin, yung demand ma-handle natin, di ba? At hindi tayo ma-exhaust. So thank you for those input. I'd like to welcome as well my brother CJ Lucio. Palakpakan sa'yo. Heart, heart, heart. There you go. Mega love to Team Delicious Live and Mom Seven. Miss you. Yes, we miss you too. So, guys, thank you for your inputs. And I just want to continue discussing about now the practical steps we can do. And I encourage you again to, put in some of your thoughts and ideas on this matter. Kayo, sa sarili nyo, ano ba ginagawa nyo pagka kayo yung nai-stress or kayo yung nagiging impatient? Okay? Or kung alam nyo na posible kang, okay, maging impatient. I'm bloated. Why am I bloated? So, ano nga ba? Now, I know there's a lot of things we can do. There's a lot of advices, practical tips and advices that you have heard of or you're probably already doing kapag alam mo na nasa sitwasyon ka na masusubok yung pasensya mo. Okay, and I can only name some. I can only talk about some, and I please encourage you to put in your ideas on this matter, practical steps on how you can control your patience, or practical steps how you can become more patient. Okay, so when you're already, for example, because this is normally what the situation is. When you're in a situation where your control over your patience is already broken, basag na eh. Wala na, natalo na yung pasensya mo, nasagad na, or alam mo yon, naabot na yung limit ng pasensya mo. Of course, sometimes we need to be, realistic. We need to admit that we are not perfect. We have our limitations. And when that limit is reached or it's already broken, then you're done. Okay, you're done. Iba na yung pagkatao mo nun. You lose your patience and now you're like a military tank. You're now capable of attacking on all sides. Alam mo yung tanke ng military, yung umiikot yung cannon niya. You are now something like that, capable of attacking on all sides, or maybe you're now vulnerable, okay, to be attacked from any angle, okay, from any side. Kasi ganun yun eh. It's either, okay, pag naubos yung pasensya mo, hindi mo na alam yung magawa mo. Okay? O kaya naman, pag naubos na yung pasensya mo, nagbe-breakdown ka na, pwede ka nang makaramdam ng iba't ibang bagay, pwede ka nang maging madamdamin masyado, or pwede ka nang umiyak, something like that. You become vulnerable. So what can we do? Well, a simple advice I can think of, I think, is to stop. Okay? Pag nandun ka na, naabot na yung pasensya mo, medyo inis ka na talaga, medyo na stressed out ka na talaga, umiinit na yung ulo mo, umiinit na yung temperatura ng katawan mo. Totoo nangyayari yon, umiinit yung katawan mo, yung tenga mo. Okay? Stop. Shut the system. Shut the system. Okay? Have a pause. Try to breathe. Okay? Close your eyes. Empty your mind. Okay? Let's do this like this. Have a pause. Try to breathe. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Empty your mind. And most importantly, close your mouth. Okay, as I said, shut the system, okay? It will involve na talagang tumigil ka. Huwag ka muna mag-isip ng kung ano-ano. Kung ano yung iniisip mo, try mo i-shut it down. Huminga ka ng malalim. Okay? Physically, psychologically, emotionally, that will suit you. That will make you feel better. Close your eyes. Kung nabibwisit ka dun sa tao, wag mo muna siyang tingnan. Kung nabibwisit ka sa sitwasyon, wag mo muna tingnan yon. Kung hindi maganda yung view sa harapan mo, hindi maganda nakikita mo, shut it. Okay? Shut the trigger. Okay? Ganon. Empty your mind. Wag mo munang isipin kung ano man yung gumugulo sa'yo. And sabi ko nga, para ka hindi maging isang kagaya ng isang tangke na umaatake na kung saan, sarado mo muna yung bibig mo. Okay? Close your mouth para hindi ka makapagsabi ng bagay na galing sa emosyon, na hindi ka makapagsabi ng bagay na dala ng galit, dala ng stress. Okay? Dahil may mga bagay na pag nasabi mo na hindi na maibabalik, may mga sira na pag nangyari na, hindi mo na siya maibabalik, hindi mo na mabubuo yung damage, okay? So yun. And another one is, of course, stay away from impatience trigger. Step back. Walk away. Okay? Labas ka muna, huminga ka ng hangin. Kung kayo ng asawa mo or mayroong di pagkakaintindihan, sometimes it's not about really proving yourself. It's also about, letting the time to heal the situation. So, labas ka muna dun sa sitwasyon na hindi mo na kontrolado, step back ka muna, walk away ka muna. And of course, try to control your emotion. I mean, try not to be controlled by your emotion. Try to cultivate your sane mind, okay? Huwag mo munang paganahin yung emotion mo. Paganahin mo yung isipan mo na nasa takbo. Sana nasa takbo, nasa magandang takbo, okay? And other practicals, some of the other practical things I can share with you is drink water. Yes. And as I said, get some air, fresh air, and meditate. And most importantly, when you close your eyes, you may want to consider praying as well. Magdasal ka sa Diyos, magdasal ka na bigyan ka ng peace of mind, bigyan ka ng mas mahaba pang pasensya. Okay? And the act itself of praying, of meditating to God, talking to Him, will help you feel better. Kasi bakit? Kumakausap ka sa Diyos na mahaba ang pasensya, na tayo ay pinatawad, na tayo mismo ay kanyang pinagpasensyahan. So nakakahiya naman, no? Na in front of Him, hindi tayo kapakita ng pasensya sa kapwa natin. At syempre, the act of you asking for more patience from Him is talaga namang mararamdaman mo sa sarili mo that it will work. Okay? So I want to finish on those thoughts and those ideas. And I want to read on some of your comments here. Some of you are already about to rest. I really appreciate your time. And we're about to finish soon anyway. I know I've already reached my limit of 30 minutes, but I don't mind. We're having good discussion here. So to read on some of your inputs here, but having a break once in a while is really important. Sabi ng ating kapatid na GB Playtime. It's a great reminder, bro. Thank you po. And kanina pa yan, sorry. Sabi niya, I literally have a coffee break first. That is why I was so hooked with your team, guys. Having a coffee for a while stops me and so ideas comes in. Yes, that is absolutely true. Absolutely true. No, sometimes you want to just like a cup of coffee. Lagay mo lang, maging isa ka lang tasa. Naghihintay ka lang mapunan. 'Di ba? Parang ganun. So, hindi ko alam kung okay yung analogy ko doon. Pero gusto ko yung thought na sinishare sa atin ng ating kapatid GP Playtime, no? Sometimes it's not about you talking, it's not about you sharing, it's not about you, trying to prove yourselves or sharing to other people. Sometimes it's about you learning. It's about you listening. It's about you emptying your cup and making it available for others to fill it in. Okay, with their thoughts, with their ideas, with the learnings, and that's a humble act. It's a humility. Okay, it's an act of humility. Thank you so much for those thoughts, kapatid JB Playtime. And syempre magpapaalam na sa atin muna, no? May work na bukas. So yes, yes. Have a good rest, kapatid Curious Ventures. Talagang bumabalik tayo sa normal and priorities changes. And syempre, um, hindi natin kailangang, alam mo yon, okay lang, share, I mean, kailangan natin iunahin yung sarili natin minsan, okay? Kasi no one else will care more than ourselves. care more to ourselves than others. Ano daw? Alam niyo na yan. Good night, sis. Have a good rest. God bless you, okay? Thank you for listening. And ayan, again, as I said, magtatapos na tayo, but I wanna, of course, read all your thoughts in here. May input at sa atin ng ating kapatid sa J. Sabi niya, that is true. First, I realized you can control anyone else's behavior. That is true. We are not in the position, maybe within the family somehow, but most of the time, hindi naman kasi tayo sa family nagkakaroon ng problema sa people outside the family circle. And that is true. You cannot control anyone else's behavior. That's them. You're different. Then try just to respect them, really. You have control only over your own actions. Beautiful. That is true. And sabi pa niya, but you can influence how others respond to you to some degree. See? Be a good example. Wonderful thoughts from our coffee mate Soman EJ. Let's just, alam niyo naman ang style ko, dinadigest ko, no? Yung mga thoughts ninyo. Hindi lang dahil ang gaganda nila, kundi alam ko na may mapipiga pa tayo dyan. And syempre, limited lang kasi yung inputs sa chat. Alam ko yan. Maganda talaga kwentuhan. But next time we can talk about it on our live chat. So sabi niya, I realized you can't control anyone else's behavior. So na-digest na natin yon. Sabi niya, you have control only over your own actions. Kaya na sinabi ko kanina, alam mo yon, you need to really be conscious about the things you can control and the things you cannot control. And sabi nga ng ating kapatid na Solomon EJ, ang makokontrol mo lang is yung sarili mo, okay? Yung action mo, okay? Kung paano ka magre-respond doon sa sitwasyon na nagte-test ng patience mo, okay? Yun ang may control ka. At you want to be careful with that. You want to have a good control of that, okay? Otherwise, karuktong to ng sunod niyang sinabi, because you can influence how others respond to you to some degree. Okay? Kung nakita ng ibang tao na mahinahon ka mag-handle ng situation, magaling kang mag-control ng situation, pwede nilang ma-adapt yon. Pwede mo silang ma-influensyahan sa magandang paraan na matuto sila sa'yo. At isa pa, sila naman din sa pakikisama nila sa'yo, mas gaganda, mas matututo, mas irerespeto ka, mas igagalang ka. 'Di ba? So, thank you so much for those points. And of course, we are now reaching the last couple of minutes of our podcast. I know talaga nakakabitin, but it's just really the time differences we have and sorts of people were listening to us, iba't ibang lugar. And maybe in the future, we can do it a little bit earlier. But, yun nga sinasabi ko, kung mas maaga ako, nasa Pinas ka, tulog ka pa, you cannot really converse with me in the chat box directly. If I'm gonna do it a little bit later dito sa akin, which is good naman din, pero syempre, yung health natin, medyo hindi pa natin masyadong, yung health natin medyo makakompromise. Ayan, merong mga humahabol, let's just welcome them. Kids Omentado, ayan. So, skip the harang. Skip nyo na yung harang na yan. Bale, wala po yan actually. Kaya po yan kaysa sa namimiss natin. Sentiment po yan. Ayan. So, let me know, kids. Argumentado kung nakatawid ka na sa harang po, please ha. So, harang playing idol, Teacher Lucas here. Oh, okay. Dikit ko sa'yo to at i-BG ko muna. Keep safe. Tara. Akapetara, ayan. Thank you. Thank you, kids, no? Solid na lang. Wala. And so, oops. Thank you. It's Sir Lucas. Thank you for dropping by. I'm on the goodbye part of this LS, actually, of this quick podcast, 30 minutes lang tayo. I mean, this is intended to be listened to after this gone on air. And thank you so much for everyone who joined me. Alam ko, mas maraming oras sana yung meron tayo, no? But we'll get used to it. We'll reserve it to other days na We can do live chat on the stage, on the platform using StreamYard. And for now, I want to say goodbye to you all. I want to thanks I want to thank everyone for joining me, being loyal. Really looking forward to this podcast. And hopefully, may na-share ako sa inyong magandang mga punto. At I want to thank you din kasi ako ay may natutunan at napaalalahanan din ng mga magagandang punto na nanggaling sa inyo. Okay? So again, patience is something na hindi natin basta-basta laging or hindi natin madalas na pag-uusapan, but something na kailangan din nating i-check from time to time at i-apply din naman sa araw-araw. Ayan. Ayan. So nandiyan pa rin ang Kuya Kim at papasyal ako sa iyo Kuya Kim after ko dito. No? So again guys, thank you so much. This is now the end of our quick podcast, 30-minute podcast, and hopefully lahat tayo may something new na napaalala ako at kayo. I want to thank you again, as always. This is your coffee mate JC signing off and reminding you, okay, not to really let this world take your life away. Have a break, have a coffee, and I'll see you. I will see you on the next one. Right? Bye.